Good morning, everyone. The team of Star Trek Infinite just released a devlog number 6, and it's actually the first devlog after releasing the game. Let's go over that really quick. Devlog number 6, growing the beard and having Riker there. Ha, funny. It is not easy to launch a game. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can read it. It's not easy to launch a game. It is a small miracle every time a game manages to come out, and sometimes we stumble out of the gate. In our first 24 hours, we had some big issues with our game being flagged as malware by different antivirus makers, alongside a problem with our launcher. Yes. Oh yeah. Experts were summoned and fixes were pushed out as fast as we had a solution, as both of these problems were classified as critical. In layman's terms, anything that prevents people from playing the game and accessing content are classed as such. That's true. Like, as we see in other games, like for example, Payday 3 having a massive difficulty with their servers and people not able to play the game even though they bought it for a lot of money. That is critical for a game, yes. This does not mean that we did not pay attention to the issue that were otherwise flagged by the community. On the contrary, we have been diligent making note of these too. And in the upcoming weeks, we're looking to get some patches out that should help alleviate this. I hope that they're addressing a lot of stuff like names are missing in the game, features are not working in the game, like for example, planets getting modifiers. We still have the issue with traits that are necessary that are blocking you from continuing the story, like for example, Jean-Luc Picard. Stuff like that. I hope that they are addressing this very quick. To start off with, our top priority is crashing issues, which I haven't had so far. I think once or twice maximum, but different machines are different. As previously mentioned, these are classified as critical in our eyes. We have reproduced several reports and are working on fixes for as I write. Next up is anything that causes mission blockages. Yes, 1000%. This both in the event tree as well as in chain events that should trigger but don't. Like I just said, Jean-Luc Picard is a massive blocker. We have identified several of these and are working hard to unblock everyone. After this, we're looking at some quality of life must-haves. UI scaling for 4K and above, along with other UI blockers that negatively impact the user experience, or UX for brevity. Making sure that data does not die from old age. Oh my god. And other immersion-breaking bugs like 2 human races in the Federation. Yes, that's another thing. And the Enterprise D being left leaderless. Oh my god, is that really a thing? Okay, the Enterprise D being left leaderless is something that I have not experienced, but yeah, there are 2 human races in the Federation. The weird thing is, and sorry to say that, but there was one race with a male picture and another human race with a female picture. We've also identified several strange behaviors and bugs in the voiceover, so these have been tracked for fixing. Especially give the Klingons finally the Klingon voice. I have the Klingon voiceover pack as the DLC and it's not working. I don't hear Klingons saying anything in Klingon anywhere. Yesterday, you might have seen that we fixed some additional crashing issues alongside getting Workshop up and running, which is kind of funny because the only mod that is out there is a test mod. We only have 18 mods uploaded at the time of writing this, but it has been out less than a day. I personally like to recommend consortiums as well as Tiny Outliner. Tiny Outliner is one of my always used mods for Stellaris, so glad to see it come over. They are already, we're not even... Wait, we are a week into this game, and they are starting already to rely on modders. I'll do a bigger dive into mods on later devlog, but wanted to let you know that a big patch is currently being tested and verified by our QA department. We know how that QA department worked in the past, and we are the QA department. You and we, you, every one of us is the QA department in this game. And we're aiming for a launch early next week. I will be back with patch notes as soon as they are vetted. Additionally, next week we're going to dive into what we're doing long term. No, we're not talking about DLC, but everyone streams already for DLC. They know exactly how we think. But we have some major quality of life fixes for you guys. It will require a lot of work on our part to get it into the state that it is worth showing off. Wrapping this up, we know a lot of you wanted more from this game than what you received at launch. Yes, we did. And we have heard this loud and clear. We hope so, but we need proof. We are motivated to push ourselves to that goal and expectations. There are some negative reviews on Steam that show us how much potential people see in our game. And that lights a fire under us to continue forward. I hope so. The best Star Trek strategy game of all time? Not yet. This much we are not too proud to admit, but together we will get there. That's a bold statement. Bold statement. So, we hope for the best for the game. Devlog is at the same time promising, but also questionable. We'll see what they have in the future. Playing Star Trek Infinite on my stream. And also we have a lot of videos on here on this channel. So, like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.